Welcome to the Light Studio. I am Yasmin. Today we're doing our new moon reading in the sign of Aquarius. So bringing love into the situation is what's required at this particular time. And it was pretty powerful, and it is pretty powerful. Not only is it a solar eclipse that we are in eclipse season. It is the Chinese year of the Yang fire horse, and we're in eclipse season, and we're also leading into Mercury retrograde. So we're in the pre-season of Mercury retrograde, and we've got the planets are doing some wonderful dance as well. So there's lots of fire energy with Aries and Saturn and Neptune, and it's all pretty heckers and epic at the moment. So a fresh new start is coming for everyone, and it might be something really subtle, or it might be something pretty epic. It all depends on your own awareness and how far you've traveled on your journey of self-awareness. So today, let's tune in. I've already opened up the channel, and now we're asking for some guidance, please. A message. Oh, there's two. Justice and reconciliation. All right. Curious. And on the bottom we have lighten your load. Lighten your load. Yeah, right. Okay. So as I tune into this really does feel like it's time to let go of the burdens that you've been carrying and the worries that you've been carrying about not only how you feel the world should be, but how you feel your world should be. This is really connected with you understanding that what's within your control is only your concern. And so it's important to let go of things that are out of your control and not carry them like it's important for you to solve the world's issues. This really does feel, it's like a release and it feels very deep, actually. Very deep. Because you can't move forward if you're carrying around emotional burdens and worries that you have no control over, that aren't connected to you. It is a burden. It is carrying you. It is sort of weighing you down, sorry. So yeah, this is what's underneath all of this, and anything that has happened from, we've got reconciliation. This really feels to me like under the full moon. So we've got 2 weeks now of building and creating. And during that time and space, there is a connection of souls. So you'll start to connect with people and souls, not just from this lifetime, but other lifetimes or timelines, okay, that your soul is familiar with. And it's going to bring a beautiful elevation to not only your frequency and their frequency, but to the world at large, because there's so much shifting happening and there's so much releasing. Everyone's sort of waking up at this point, those that are conscious, that is. And so it's going to balance the scales a little bit more with the light energy here. And it's not just about light being a color, but light being a weight. When we release burdens that aren't ours, that we can't do anything about, we literally, in our emotional and physical and mental fields, in our auric fields, we lighten our own energy, and our frequency becomes refined and more in tune and in alignment with others that are like you, and will help to balance out the scales. All right, let's call in the Divine Feminine energy through the Sun and Moon Tarot. Oh, this was the Spellcraft Oracle cards. So the Sun and Moon, we're asking for the Divine Feminine, Divine Feminine, Divine Feminine. We're calling you now. We're asking for your guidance on reconciliation and justice through this new moon in Aquarius phase, please. Yeah, and remember also too that Mercury retrograde does bring up people from the past, and because we're in the pre-season, you may connect with people in the past that not only will bring joy to you, but also to tie up loose ends in that way, balance out the scales, to tie up loose ends. And just because you do connect with somebody from the past and it feels really wonderful, don't rush into any commitments with that person or situation at this point in time. Take your time. This fire horse energy does want to charge ahead, but remember to ground yourself and remember to feel into your body. Remember to feel into your body, because your body is the barometer of your soul, and it will tell you through its discomfort, its dis-ease. All right. Oh, Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. All right, so this is, can very well be a passionate connection with someone from the past. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship either. It does sort of portray that in this image here, but that's not what I'm getting. What I'm getting in this situation is more of a reuniting of souls that have shared a spark before, and that spark could be a creative spark, a passionate spark, an interest and inspiration. And yeah, it's definitely connected to the moon. So between now and the full moon, there's this energy that's building. You've got 2 weeks, and there's a moon behind this as well. Yeah, and even though this is, this is definitely about the next 2 weeks. Any more information, please, Divine Feminine? Yeah, they may be a reflection for you. So, reconciling with someone or bumping into someone from the past is a great opportunity for you to reflect on not only your own journey, but how far you've come and how far they've come in their growth. And are you on the same sort of path, or, has there been a similar trajectory in your learnings in your life journey? Yeah, there's definitely a reflection here of some sort. And, don't be surprised if it is someone very, very random. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like a very random energy that's coming in. Okay, so we've got the Three of Swords. 1, 2, and 3. Now, this has been an actual symbol for me, actually. I've seen 1, 2, and 3 a lot over the last sort of several weeks, actually. And so it's a progression. It's a moving on, and it's a growth thing, an evolution. So even though you may bump into somebody and it creates an inspiration or ideas between the two of you, we've also got this energy here that could bring up some sadness from the past, but could also be a healing space for you in this energy. So this energy feels really enlightening. don't be surprised if you do end up shedding a few tears within the next 2 weeks. That is part of what we're doing in our journey at the moment. We're feeling the feels, our hearts are opening, and we're still shedding, even though Snake has finished and Fire Horse has sort of left the gate already. There we go. You are going to feel feelings that you haven't felt for a while, and that is because it's important for you to acknowledge. So on the bottom we have the Four of Pentacles. Keep yourself grounded is what I'm hearing here. Keep yourself anchored, keep yourself grounded. It's important to be mindful of your own energy and the way you are. I'm hearing the word expelling it. So it feels like just be mindful who you share what with and when you share it. Keep anchored. You don't have to share everything with everyone. Keep some things to yourself at this time. And that's, not only energetically, but also information-wise and your resources. You don't have to give it all away at this point. There's no point in rushing out, okay? Just pace yourself. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Again, the moon, the full moon. You're very intuitive. It's important to trust your intuition and notice what is. Remember, the world around you is part of your belief system. So whatever is happening around you, there's a reflection somewhere within you. And it's important to, just be mindful of that. I feel like there are going to be opportunities. So there might not just be one reunion or reconciliation. There might be a couple of reconciliations. And the Nine of Pentacles. Maintain your own happiness. You don't need others to boost you. You don't need others to fill your cup in order to survive, to share, to give. This is about you maintaining your own sense of self. Love yourself, look after yourself. Treat yourself as your own best friend. Share yourself in balanced ways and receive in balanced ways. But remember where you finish and somebody else starts. That's what the feminine is asking of you at this point in time. It's very feels like here. Very feels like. There's a little bit of grief, a little bit of emotional stuff. There's lots of passion and inspiration. You have an opportunity for it. It's not necessarily a fiery, passionate love affair, but there is an opportunity here, and you have to decide, because everyone's journey is different. This is a collective reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, and not all of it will resonate. Some of it will and some of it won't, and that's okay. Just feel into what is for you and what isn't for you. But I do feel like there is there's definitely somebody from the past coming back in to help balance out the scales between the two of you. It may have been from a past life story and a lifetime where there was a lot of grief between the two of you. There was a lot of sadness. Maybe one of you left early. Maybe one of you, there's something here that is going to be laid to rest. And so there's a fresh new energy coming in between the two of you. But trust your intuition in the process and don't give too much of yourself straight away. That's the message here. Because, it's quite easy to get swept up in all of it. Remember to pace yourself. The Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine. We're calling you now. We ask for your guidance. Oh, we lost one. We ask for your guidance. And messages in relation to this new moon at this particular time, please. We ask for your guidance and messages around the reconciliation and justice through this new moon at this particular time. Yeah, okay. So it feels like a very strong masculine energy, obviously. And someone who is quite adventurous and full of ideas. And what I'm seeing is this energy that's coming in, the masculine energy, is ready for a new adventure and is sort of, there's this energy of I'm surveying and observing what is right for me moving forward. Where is my energy sort of guiding me to go, and what's going to serve me in a creative way, but also in a resourceful, community-led way. All of this red energy through here. We've got the gold in the background as well. A solid masculine energy. Someone who feels very confident in who they are and what and you know what they've done in their life. But they're looking for there's a new adventure here, and something that hasn't been felt or created before. Could it be love? Because his eyes are actually looking over this way. It could be love. It could be the sharing of connection with someone. It could be, yeah, there's many possibilities. Let's ask for some more information, please. Can we have some more information? And this guy's looking over in this way as well. Oh, and see, look at this energy here. Staring at the world, lightening your load. Okay, so this is part of letting go of the past, letting go of the worries, letting go of the past. It does feel very cellular. There's a depth to this, energetic-wise. Look, this may or may not resonate with you. This feels like for a very select few, to be honest. Yeah, here we go. Here's our love energy, an offer of love. Any more information here, please? And it feels from the get-go, it actually feels quite engaging and gallant in its process. And this masculine energy does feel like he wants to reconnect with that vigor of youth in some way. Vigor, that's not a word that I use very often, but it came up last night in meditation group. Vigor. Oops. Wow, lots of people. Lots of people. So on the bottom we have the Knight of Swords. So this is something that is going to come in very quickly. Your masculine energy, yours or the masculine energy that's coming towards you is going to come in very quickly. It's focused. It's clear. It doesn't feel like it's in a destructive mode. It feels more like it has a mission it wants to complete. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. So we've got two queens here. So it is a very creative, expressive, inspirational energy. We've got the sunflowers here and the sunflowers here. So again, maintain your own happiness, maintain your own independence. This energy here is very similar to this energy here. This is a possibility. The Ace of Wands is a possibility, but the Page of Wands is an actual offer, creative, inspirational offer. So the masculine is ready to step into something here And it does feel very engaging and very enticing, and maybe, you know, a hint of romantic idealism that's going on here as well, an offer of love. But, you know, more than anything, it is important to maintain your independence, your own sense of self, and your own boundaries through this reconciliation time. All right, I am going to leave that there. If you're part of the light crew, we're going to continue on with doing the flow of this energy and try and get some more information out of that and guide through that. So thanks very much for listening. If any of this resonates with you, do please leave a comment below, maybe even subscribe and like the video just to help to grow the channel a little bit. That would be wonderful. Have a beautiful day and enjoy this energy of whatever's coming in new for you. An offer, a connection that feels very exciting. In fact, I'm feeling really bubbly and tingly. It's all very sparkly. Just be grounded through this process. Okay. Toodaloo. Blessings to you.